Here it is, Friday morning, truck loaded to the brim, getting a bus call. Yeah, I just wanted to give an attempt at a vlog. This is my first one. We recently had, this has been 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm just now getting around to editing it. But yeah, we had a weekend stay in Louisville. We played 3 nights, so I knew we'd have a lot of downtime, so I figured it'd be a good time to try to make one. But yeah, kind of one main reason I want to try to make this is to anybody that's interested in touring or traveling a little bit, it just gives you a little glimpse into life. And there's a lot of downtime, really. That's the biggest difference to me between traveling and playing around home. Playing around home, you just kind of drive to the gig an hour before sound check, or at least I do, and you play and you load out and you go home, say hey to the band. But when you're traveling, even if it's on weekends, still weekend warrior, and if you're traveling, but, I was gone Friday morning through late Sunday night. And then still have to go to work. I still have a day job, so then I'm back at work Monday. But there's just a lot of downtime, so I thought it'd be cool to kind of show you how we spend it. And, it varies from gig to gig, depending on where you're at and what all there is to do. But, yeah, hopefully you enjoy it and get something out of it. I think it's a great time to be a steel player. So, yeah, if you're looking to get into it, this is just something to give you an idea of a touring country band. So I'm usually the first one that gets the bus call, and I do live the closest, and also just like main places early if I can. But you see me there loading all my stuff onto the bay, and I always try to sweep the bus before everybody else gets there, and it's just chaos. That's another reason I'll probably have the most gear out of everybody, maybe minus the drummer. But I think Clark usually has an extra set he just leaves on the bus. Yeah, you see me sweeping and just trying to pick up a little bit before everybody gets there, and everybody's running on and trying to get loaded up at the same time. And you can see me having my coffee riding there. Then we get there, park the bus, and start unloading. We weren't really in any time crunch, which is always nice, and you can see I'm kind of taking my time setting up still, even wipe it off a little bit. So this is for the North American Livestock Show in Louisville. It's like a 2 or 3 week long event. All kinds of vendors and people with specialty cattle and all kinds of sheep. I actually had an aunt and uncle that worked for the Department of Agriculture there, and so it was nice to catch up with him. But yeah, we played Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and the rodeo was going on Friday and Saturday, so those were definitely our bigger nights. Sunday was pretty slow. I kind of was hoping they would let us play at lunch on Sunday, because I knew there wouldn't be much of a crowd Sunday night, but it was fun. We just played all our old Papal tunes and didn't feel like we had to keep it as upbeat. So, but yeah, here's a few clips of the band. Keeper of the rhythm, steady as a clock.
Doing a little thing called Hillbilly Rock.
And he's got a map. Thing you want to say to the world, Clarky?
I like turtles.
We got Sonny here this weekend filling in for Lambo.
Yeah, I'm Lambie's filling, but we've got my little Australian looking pedal set up.
Yeah.
Goanna, gecko, wallaby.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Jethro.
Hey, buddy. Look at that piece of shit right there.
Say anything to the internet, Alex?
Oh, shoot.
It's not alive.
Okay, thank God. All right.
Edited it out.
Let me do it for real then.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Look at that piece of shit right there.
Oh, very nice.
All right, folks.
What's it
Y'all
say?
tell us what that means.
We've got the legendary Don Felder signature, and right next to it we've got Ligma. Scratch in for anyone who knows what Ligma is.
It took me a minute. He got me on it. So.
Yeah. So yeah, and we went inside, checked out some of the vendors, got us about to eat. We all got some cowboy hats. I've been wanting to tan one forever. Plus that way we could all match, and we tried to get them shaped kind of troubadour style. But yeah, one thing I mentioned earlier was there's a lot of downtime on the road, so this is just kind of a few things. Like Sonny's in the back working on some material for some other gigs he had coming up. I go work on YouTube for a little bit. We all went and walked around. A lot of times we'll do stuff together as a band for a few hours, whether it be eat or, go do whatever, and then everybody kind of does their own thing for a little while. And that probably differs from band to band. One thing I'm really jealous of for guitar players is, Sonny was doing the same thing as Lambie. They go on the back of the bus and can practice a little headphone amp or even just on an acoustic guitar. It's not as easy with steel. If some of the longer runs, I will bring my little single neck if I know we have an off day, and I'll take it up to the hotel room and practice. But as you know, steel, it's just a lot more to set up, and But yeah, I'm definitely jealous of guitar players that it's so easy to practice while they're on the road. But yeah, we had a pretty good first night. We really didn't have, me and Sonny never played together, so it's always fun playing with new musicians, especially when no rehearsal or, just kind of ripping stuff off the fly. But yeah, first night was great. I didn't get any footage of the first night. I do have some from Saturday I'll play later. Here's a picture of my Uncle Jethro and Cousin Kinley that I saw real quick. Got my steel tucked in for the night, and then we went to the Waffle House, which was by the hotel. We just got one room and took turns shower, and then we sleep on the bus. Saves money that way. Here you can see Alex spending about $10 to play nothing but old shuffles on the Waffle House jukebox. There was a guy in there, he turned around and says, "Is that new Morgan Wallen song?" And everybody started dying laughing. So yeah, and we all hung out for a little bit. His picture, sleep in the bunk. I've really grown to like the bunk, especially when we're moving. It's kind of relaxing, hum of the road, and it took me a little while to get used to, but now I love it. Getting up the next morning, first thing I do is make some coffee. Usually me and Al, we're kind of morning people. We're usually the first up. Me and Al play a lot of cards, and along with some other members of the band, and we went and got us some lunch, and we watched the UK game. Jeff and Clark here, the bass and drums, are definitely night owls. They're usually the last two to go to sleep, so they'll get up with us to go to eat, and then they lay back down. Let's see, this is Saturday night, so Al was singing the national anthem before the rodeo. We just went in and checked that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, sing along with your voices like a choir. This is Alex Miller. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
I'll play our little sound check. We played some Gene Watson, and then I think I have some screen recorded stories I'll put up too. Pre-gig routine. Clarky likes to get his padding in.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Just stretching out getting the arms ready to go.
This is the ball.
Just take anything you want to say.
Yeah.
When the evening sun goes down, you will find me.
That song I thought it was like a
All the world was bright as I held her on that night, and I heard my arm rolled above her many times. I missed the bob, Alex played the Bonaparte Street. don't you go away. So out of my arms, told her of her many charms. I kissed her while the bagpipes played the Bonaparte's retreat.
Sunday, again, more downtime. We went and got us about to eat. I went and saw my cousin Kinley that I saw Friday night. She was working the sheep sale in there, so I went and said hey to her, hung out with her and her aunt for a little bit. And yeah, I didn't get much other footage. But other than that, man, just kind of the same thing, more or less. People are, I don't know, we usually have ball games on. We play cards, try to go for walks. It was really windy this weekend, but a lot of times we throw frisbee. Lambie's a big rugby guy, so we'll throw the rugby ball around. We try to get some exercise in. And if we're staying at hotels, a lot of us try to get lifts in too. Especially, after you're cooped up on the bus all day. If you're driving really far away, this weekend was pretty close. But yeah, that's about it. I know there's a lot of rambling. I'm going to try to time up all my voiceovers with the pictures and whatnot. But this is my first attempt. If I do another one, I kind of have a better idea of what I need to record and stuff. But yeah, just give you a little glimpse of the life. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Appreciate everybody that's been checking in, subscribing, liking, supporting the channel, and all that good stuff. Yeah. We'll see y'all in the next one.